Knock knock, my dear boy Hunter Lord. Is anyone home? Probably not. Does your elevator still go up to the top floor? God, you get worse, and look more terrible each time I pay a visit. What have you been doing? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm sick of your insensitive humor.
You should be sick of those bandage mummy pants. They have squeezed tight onto your scrotum, like an atrocious burrito wrap.
I'm fine.
You're not. But I digress. Anyway, I guess you haven't made the most of your time. Like say, learning about real estate licenses and property, how diamonds are made, the numerous inventions made by black people. Sentinel Island. What's in a high-profile movie contract?
Fuck all that right now, can't you see I have more pressing issues?
No. You've probably been more concerned about cannibalism, necrophilia, bestiality, incest, child pornography.
Those are topics you're most interested in. I'm nothing like you.
Oh please, you could never be on my level if you were put in the game with every physical or monetary capability to win known to man. You hear me?
No.
You need to.
Why?
Your life has the value of a roach. I should hope you'd want to change that. You will continue to suffer here until you understand I run things my way, not yours. I'm trying to help you set your path in motion.
You're trying to lure me to my death, you tyrant. Or by way of coercion. I don't subscribe to the lunacy that plays out constantly in your person.
Ah? There it is. Once again. Lunacy. Do you even know what the word means? I'll wait.
Send your beautiful wife Deborah my regards. Word gets around she's up for a community award. I'm incredibly proud of her. Jesus man, I'm restrained, you maniac.
I don't care. Don't you dare speak my wife's name, her business, whatever she's into, on your rotten, filthy, dishonorable tongue. Don't even picture her in your warped, malfunctioning, flawed mind. Don't think about her. Or dream about her. So help me, I'll have you thrown in a room with a psycho Mandingo King Kong, who loves to fuck men in straitjackets with thick, ridiculous goatees.
Look, Bronson.
Visual's pretty unimaginable and downright scary, isn't it?
Come on man, be easy.
Be easy my ass. Go to hell, you fucking loser, don't try me. Because you know what it is, don't you?
I meant no harm, damn.
Of course. You didn't. When it comes to my wife, you're only to respond unless I mention her initially.
I'm crystal clear on the matter.
I bet.
Hook me up with Zola then.
It'll never happen, she doesn't want you.
Because you want a stable of women.
No. I almost ripped your tongue out about Deborah. Don't be stupid.
Zola tells me what goes on. She confides in me, cries on my shoulder, when you treat her like shit.
She's confused. And she's the help.
Really?
You don't measure up. Not for her. Not in this lifetime, for as long as you're in the physical form.
So, why are you here? They've already tortured me for the day.
That's what I also like to hear. Don't you ever forget. I'm the tornado. You're the trailer trash. In the trailer park. Understand? Do I make myself clear?
When are you going to stop blaming me for how things went last time?
Hunter. I can't begin to tell you how much money you've cost me.
Well, I'm ready to do what it takes to get me out of here. I don't deserve this much foul treatment.
Don't say another word. The more you talk, the more I get angry.
So how long are we going to keep this up? You can't keep me here forever.
Would you like to find out how much pull I have in this facility?
I'm way ahead of you. This is what I've been saying all along. Right. I'm on the board, Peter, and I'm telling you, we need more grants. We're developing new technology that will change the world as we know it.
Naturally. It'll happen, Rita. Long as you're on the board, I have faith you will accomplish what you set out to do. You guessed correctly. I've taken a little time off. Snow is on the menu presently. Not too long ago I spent many hours under the sun scuba diving, jet skiing, nursing tropical alcoholic beverages, and looking at beautiful women through a pair of black shades. Relaxation in the sun is quite remarkable for someone who rarely gets to do so. Of course I don't, but I have a magnificent tan to die for. I'm truly in my king element. Sure.
Well, Peter, on the other hand, you'll be happy to know you're still the only one I know who uses glasses and goggles as a cell phone. You're the real MVP. Now, as much as I enjoy our small talks, back to business. The reason for my call, and I do apologize for calling while you're on vacation, but you insisted I do if urgent matters arose.
No problem, I meant every word. I want to be kept in the loop, and I appreciate you doing just that. What do we have going on?
Bronze Say Bar. I know. It's ridiculous. He's on a crusade to anyone who will listen, screaming from the mountaintop that Shartae Bramford's innocent. Right. He and his family are calling for our jobs and retesting of evidence. I think the man's literally cracking up. Never. But he's even gone on talk shows and news outlets. If you have lots of money, you can get people to listen. For a little while anyway, from what I gather. Peter, I agree.
How does that make sense? I think I might spend 5 more minutes out here. It's colder than a polar bear's home. It's freezing. Anyway, like I was saying, it doesn't make sense. Absolutely. Everyone did a fantastic job. End of story. Right. What a precarious situation he's found himself in. The man can't handle rejection or defeat. I'm thrown on the fact we did our jobs, got answers as he begged us to do. We collected the evidence, finished strong in the case. He ought to shut the fuck up and figure out how he's going to maneuver in his new life without them. Exactly. Let's get serious here. Here is a man who wanted us to do everything in our power to bring the killer to justice. We did. Evidence is undisputable, and I don't like it no more than he does. But don't try to ruin careers it took decades to build because you're displeased with the outcome. My father has nothing to do with what's happened. Straight with no chaser, nothing on the rocks.
It must be seen in this way. How can people be so incompetent and useless?
I get it.
I'm thankful my parents left me this tavern. It was built 38 years ago. I'm responsible for many livelihoods. It's important I remember what journey I'm on.
Bronson. You're absolutely right. And I understood your perspective. You made some interesting and valid points.
I will not allow Deborah to be violated twice, by allowing them to take the remainder of her mother's life.
I hate that this is happening. It's the saddest thing I've had to witness.
It's going to be even sadder for Peter Rockville and his colleagues when I get through with them.
Well, being okay. In the actual sense of the word, because nothing has happened. And not being okay because a mental trauma happened can mimic the exact same feelings and mindset.
Alora. More often than not, I value your opinion. But what are you saying?
It's very simple. Try to see things without all of the emotion.
You know good and well I'm the last person to operate behind emotion.
In situations, we think we're fine. But we are actually not. Which is why we get ourselves in deeper trouble. By making decisions, which will certainly induce and produce a distorted rationale way of thinking.
Sade has always been headstrong. They're out to get me, they want my family to suffer. Peter's behind this absurd notion of murder. Because we couldn't save his father or recover his body.
They have fingerprints. Evidence. To show the prosecution, Bronson. How are we to dispute that?
They don't. Time to take the gullible hat off for a change. What they have is concocted and made up. Peter bought off a couple of drunks and druggies. People who've been tossed out of society. Grungy folks. To do his dirty work. So-called evidence they have. Please. Not in this life. They won't win. Attempting to lock my mother-in-law away for the worst crime possible. They're trying to throw away the key.
Relax. I don't want to see you this way.
I won't let them if it's the last breath I take to stop them. I apologize. This whole ordeal has been a nightmare.
I know. You really ought to find out where the missing painting is.
Why?
Whose name is the painting in?
I care about you a great deal, however. That's proprietary. I'm sorry.
Really, I find that interesting. I'm on your side 100%.
And come on. My dear girl, what sense does it make to point a finger at Sade? What are you implying?
I'm not.
Certainly.
Look. At this point, any piece of information could be helpful in the investigation.
You think Sade wants to be where she is? In jail for killing her own daughter. 300 grand is a drop in the bucket for her. Deborah, my poor wife. She must be turning in her grave as we speak.
Hunter should have been looked at more than he has. The man hates you.
Fair to say.